I was dating my husband, I asked him what his love language is, and he said rabbit. The next time I asked him, he said a dove. He's one person who doesn't really believe in this, even though I see that he uses it. He just doesn't want to believe there's something like that. If you haven't heard of it, there's one doctor. His name is Dr. Gary Chapman. He wrote a book on 5 languages of love, and for me so far, I think it's really real, and then it works. Sometimes you probably might have heard someone in a relationship that said, oh, we are not really connecting. Yes, there's that thing about being incompatible. And then there's that other thing that you have not really understood the person's love language. Yes. There's something like the 5 languages of love. Please, if you want to find out more, continue watching this video, subscribe, and let's talk about it. Let's break it down so you understand. Please do not forget to subscribe. Thank you. Time with Dr. Adams. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Abigail or Dr. Adams. This is my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. If you are not come, thank you for keeping us alive, keeping the channel alive. Today we are talking about the 5 languages of love. Relationship, you can love someone, but if you don't love the person how the person wants to be loved at, the way you understand love, make sure how you are giving out love, that is how your partner also understands love. Because just imagine if you speak only Arabic, and your partner speaks only English. How will you understand each other? That's how the love languages are. Don't assume that I'm showing you love in my way. How come you don't feel love? So let's break it down. There are 5 languages of love. We're going to take it one by one, the do's and the don'ts. Okay. 1. Words of affirmation. So words of affirmation are people who enjoy you giving them compliments or just saying something nice. I love you. During the day, you send a message, you call just to say I love you. You just say the person will smile just because of that. You are doing so well. It shouldn't just be I love you. Oh, you look so good. Something to compliment the person, something positive. Oh, your hair. You're looking so. If it comes to the guy, did you just get a new haircut? You look so nice. Did you just shave your beard? Oh, this really looks good on you. The dress you're wearing, you're looking so sexy. I remember I dyed my hair green, and I didn't tell my husband. So he sent a message, and then he wrote, you're looking sexy. I felt good. So that kind of person, a person whose love language is words of affirmation, always needs to hear those things. It's just during the day. It takes just some seconds to send a message. Just few seconds. Oh, I called to check up on you during the day, and whatever you're doing, you are just amazing. Oh, how was work? The person says, oh, I did this. Oh, you are doing good. You are doing so well. Encouragement. Now let's talk about the don't. When it comes to the don't, such people do not like being talked down upon. They don't like criticism. I mean, in life, you have to criticize someone, but then it's all about communication and how you say it. So your choice of words for people whose love language is words of affirmation is very, very, very important. So if I'm wearing this dress and you don't like it, oh, the dress looks so nice on you. But then I remember last week or the other time you got another dress. I think it will look better than this one. You see, instead of just saying, hey, this dress doesn't go well. Words are very important to such people. The next love language I want to talk about is quality time. For such people, time is of essence. When you are with them, it's not about being always on your phone or watching TV. They want you to spend time. It has to be quality. See, quality. Not just we are together. And if you say we go to school, we sit in truck, we sit in taxi, it's all spending time with people. But let them feel your presence. Whilst in school, there was this person I liked. I don't say it because we like each other for just a month. He was a pharmacist, and we met whilst I was in Ghana. When I was going out, he mentioned this, that his love language is quality time. And since we are not going to be in the country, it's going to be hard for him. I was like, okay, so let's try. I went out, we were communicating, and it still wasn't working for him. Because for him, he needed it to be physical. His other love language was something else which we'll talk about. So he needed it to be physical, spend quality time with you, seeing you. After him, I dated someone for I think more than a year or two. And with that person, even though my love language is also quality time, but then we managed to make it work. In a sense that when my roommate watches this, she will laugh. In a sense that we used to Zoom, hey, that's not Zoom, but we used to Skype for a long time, and even Skype immediately so no matter. And that's how we were making it work. I didn't have a problem with the Skype, electronical, spending time together, but the other person felt needed me to be present, and I wasn't present, so it didn't work. But for this other person I'm talking about, the Skype was working, and we would spend quality time, talk about our day, I could even leave it on and learn. We could even watch movies together, a whole lot. All right. The don'ts for these people: don't schedule a meeting and cancel it, because with that they feel you don't love them. Don't come to the meeting or schedule a picnic, or you told the person, oh, we are going out to watch Ebo White. I say a lot of Ebo White because I love Ebo White. You are going out to watch Ebo White, and then you go and you're always on your phone. We are going out to eat at a restaurant, and we went, and then you were secretary to an MP or someone, and you're always writing. The guy will not feel nice. You are always doing something even though you are physically present. They don't like that. Don't cancel dates. Always, 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 always. Don't cancel dates. I made mention that yesterday was Fifi's birthday, and like I said, my husband made time to come because he knew that my love language is quality time. I had spent a lot of hours to research about the place we're going. I love to plan dates. I love to get family time, small date time. I planned this. And even though he had to work, he knew I was going to really get disappointed. So he came, and later on I found out that he had to work, so we had to leave early. But then I didn't even complain because he made the effort. So fine, sometimes impromptu meetings can come. You can cancel it, but not all the time. The person will arrange a meeting and then you cancel. No, the person will feel you do not love him or her. The next love language I want us to talk about is receiving gifts. Because there's this stigma about some women being materialistic, and there are people whose love language is receiving gifts, and because of that, they will not be able to say it. There's a difference between being materialistic and just you love receiving gifts. Now, it can be something small that will get the person excited. It can be it can be something small. I don't even know what to say. It can be a toffee. It can be a bit of a crowd. Any panic day. It can be a box of biscuits. Something small. Just the thought that you remember that I exist. You remember that I love receiving gifts. That is why you are giving this to me. So if you're in a relationship with such a person, you shouldn't forget the person's birthday, anniversaries, and all those little things. And just to show the person that you really, really love the person, and you're really, really into the person, don't even wait for the birthdays, don't even wait for the anniversaries. Out of the blue, give the person a nice gift. It can be something, it shouldn't be something that costs all the time. Of course, learn to spend on your partner, learn to spend on the person you're in a relationship with, but it could be something small. Now, the don't. The don't is when you make that person feel like, I'm always buying you something. I'm always buying you something. I'm always buying something. And then maybe you're having a fight. Last time, Crampo, when I bought you a shoe, I didn't say thank you. Last time, Cram, when I bought you a bag, I didn't like how you even said thank you. We always reminding the person that I bought you something. When? The next love language I want to talk about is act of service. That is mine also. Yes, you can have more than one. That is mine also. I love it when people do things for me. I love it when I'm in the kitchen with my husband. We are doing things together. I'm in the kitchen. You come along. What can I do to help? Okay, he loves frying things. So all the frying things I'll give to him. Fry egg, fry the meat, fry sausage, fry something. He loves frying things. I'll give it to him. Okay, chop tomatoes, chop this. That is super for me. And remember, I already said that my love language is quality time. So if you're in the kitchen, we are spending quality time, and then act of service, you are also doing something for me. So important. See, he's killed two birds with one stone. Getting to know your partner is very, 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 very important. Now, the don't of the act of service is not making the person feel like what is a why is a burden. And I'm here winning puno. And I'm here winning puno. So, Bobashi, act of service. You fix it without me. I'm saying me because I'm a woman, and then let's assume my husband, and he comes to fix it. And for me, that's love without me even telling you to fix it. But then after he's done fixing it, making it a big deal. It hasn't happened. I'm just giving you an example. Making it a big deal. I'll fix the lamp, so me, I'm going to rest. I've done this. I've done this. I've done this. It can be something small, but always let the person always feel that you are there to help. What can I do to help? Should I do this? There are people who are friends of perfectionists and will not want you in their path. That's different. But then when you are always offering help, what can I do to help? Is this okay? Should I put this? Don't even wait for the person to ask. You're waking up on Saturday. You know the routine is for your wife to wash clothes. Why don't you start? Okay, I'm coming. Let me bath the kids whilst you wash the clothes. Let me start with the clothes whilst you make breakfast. Offer. Don't even wait for the person to say it. When you do that, it makes just a without me saying it, just say what. Okay, let's talk about the last love language. The last love language is physical touch. Remember, I spoke about this person that I liked, that he couldn't do long distance relationship. His other love language was physical touch, because if you're spending time, he wants to touch you small, like, oh, you're there, hold your hand, rub your shoulder. It was very, very important to him. And a long distance, we're always talking on phone, we're always talking via Skype. It didn't work for him. So if you're in a relationship with someone whose love language is physical touch, whilst you are walking to the bus stop, hold hands. Whilst you're in church, your wife, just rub the knee. Your husband, touch his shoulders. Hug. Also, there shouldn't be a reason. Can't afford it. In fact, even the black people, we like that. There should be a reason before a hug. No, just hug the person out of no reason. Rub the shoulders, the neck, have the something. Just physical touch is so important. Now, the big don't is, if you're married to the person, don't make the person feel like small cuddling there should end in sex. Now, sex is very, very important in marriage. I'm not saying otherwise. It's very, very important. It should have a place. But don't let the person feel that any small cuddling should end in sex. Just cuddling. It can be just cuddling. If it ends in sex, hallelujah. But it shouldn't be always. Do you understand? Now, I want to give you an example of an elder of mine who shared this. I don't really remember where. I don't know whether it's Elder Kevin Amos. He said his love language is act of service. So he woke up, it was a Sunday morning. They woke up and he quickly started making breakfast. He swept. He quickly started making breakfast, thinking he's helping the wife. The wife was getting the kids ready. He swept, he made breakfast, and we were going to go to church, and the wife was still moody. So that's when he remembered that, her love language is physical touch. He just hugged the problem solved. You see how easy it is? So you do not always have to show love how you understand love, because the other person will not feel love. For me, I'm giving another example. Receiving gifts is nice. Receiving gifts is very, very nice. But then I can't say for any guy that I've dated, any guy can't say this about me, that she was always requesting for things. No, I never request anything from any guy I dated, never. because I kind of feel indebted to the person. If the person's always giving me something, you give me, I'll make sure I also give you. We go out, you pay for this date. The next time we go out, I'll insist I pay for this date, so that we that is me. Must independent. Yeah. So if you are that type that's always share gifts, always buying me things, buying me things, I appreciate it. But but then arranging for us to go out, arranging us to go to a picnic. We go and watch Evo White. We go to Pehila, going to Joe Mitchell's program, going to Reverend Denzel's program, going to something, going to watch Thousand Laughs and Himfa. One, we are going to spend quality time together. That is so nice. My love language. You prepare food, you cook it. Act of service. Super. Alright. So someone might ask, is there a way for me to know my love language? Yes, there's a test. When you go to Gary Chapman's website, there's a test for you to take it. And also he's written a book. It's an old book, but very, very helpful. One of my exes gave it to me. I don't even know where it is. I think I also gave it to our ex. Hey, my bro. Anyway, you can buy the book for a loved one. Read it. You can read it with your husband. I was listening to a counselor one time, and she said she and her husband, they always go through every year, because she realized that as she grows, the things that she used to like when she was a young woman, that's not what she likes anymore. They are 12 years together, and she realized when they started dating, she really used to enjoy gifts. But now, acts of service, he helping out with cooking, he helping out with the chores, with the kids at home, has overtaken the gifts, and it's now number one. So she recommended that every year or once in a while, you and your partner go through it and see which acts or which love language is now overriding the other, which one is more important to you, so that you can just be abreast with time and be abreast with how to express love to each other. Go on the website, buy the book, do something, but just know that you can't force someone to love you the way you love yourself, or the way you understand love. It has to be reciprocal, and there has to be understanding. But love is a beautiful thing. I hope you are loved how you understand it. Thank you for watching. Please let me know in the comment section below. Anything, just say anything. Share this video. Very, very important. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about. See you in another video. Subscribe. Time with Dr.